Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tiffany from the Smart City Project Office, delegated by Industrial Development Bureau. You're wondering why we're here. You are actually currently at the Smart City Summit Expo 2022 in Taipei City. Right behind us is a Smart City Pavilion that we're going to show you today, so follow me. Inside this pavilion, we have 18 excellent solution providers that are going to showcase solutions covering different verticals. So right now, we're going to embark on the first trip on smart agriculture. Here we are at Quadlink Technology Inc. and next to me is Steven, who is going to share with us their newest development. Hello, Steven. Can you tell us a little bit about your company and solution?
Okay. Hi, everyone online. We are Quadlink Technology Incorporation, and I am Stevenson. Quadlink was established in 2010 and specialized in wireless communication, big data, IoT, and domain expert. And to utilize those technology to R&D as our main products. And here is the machine. It's named Aqualink, and it's powered by the solar cell and with a SIM card here inside for transmission, and to connect several different sensors to collect the data from the water, such as DO, the dissolved oxygen, and ORP, oxidation reduction potential, and pH, and the salinity of the water and temperature, and to be periodically in every 5 minutes to collect the data from the water and send back to our cloud named QIoT to be stored and analyzed with several different diagrams and graphs. And the same diagram and graphs will send back to the farmer's mobile phone, and they will understand the real situation in their ponds, and they can take action in accordance with those data. And there are several benefits for this system. It has a pre-warning system by notice the farmers by the voice, by telephone, if the water quality is in abnormal situation. And another one that we think is very important, because if you use this kind of system to culture your business, and we think that it is not necessary for the farmer to stay beside the ponds all the day. He just watched his mobile phone and understand what is going on in his pond. And we think that the basically this will attract the younger generation to participate in aquaculture business, and to upgrade the industrial, and of course to increase their benefit here. And another one we would like to introduce this year is our new products. And then there are two different systems for the cold chain. And the first one is this we use the LoRa to use as a wireless sensors to put in the freezers to collect the data of the humidity and the temperature, and also to send back to our app, to our cloud, to be stored and analyzed. And also that the owners of the freezer, he can understand, and he can know that what is going on in his freezers. And this one is, it's a very small size and very low cost. So this is for the cold chain. And another one we would like to introduce is we call G-Wave, the preservation system. And there are three functions of this system. It can to inhibit the bacteria, and to delay the oxidation, and also can to activate the cells of the food. And the principle of this machine is to it can we will put the discharge board in a freezer on a wall, and it can release it in a cold chain spaces, release in the 100, 120 hertz of we so-called low frequency seismic waves in this species, and to promote thousands of vibrations to active the cells of the food. So the ice crystal produced by the G wave in the freezer is a very small size, and it's a round shape, and it's very different from the normal one, because the normal one will be bigger and will be spiny sharp, and it was very easy to damage the food cells. But our system would be minimize the damage to the food cells, and also to reduce the loss of the blood from the meat or from the aqua food. So this is a very good. We think that it's a very good equipment for the cold chain, the freezer to application, and I would also like to introduce because I have mentioned that all the data from waters or from the freezers, we will put in our app, in our IoT, and it's very easy to read the interface, and it's also very easy to operate. And so you just for example, you want to know that the DO of the okay, so maybe there's an we were from this interface, and we just click in, and there were very different color lines showing out. So the farmers, he can watch his mobile phone, and he understand, for example, the DO in his ponds. If it is going down or something, we can have this pre-warning system to then know that if he have to take any action to deal with this situation. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Stephen, so much for introducing to us your new solution that's slightly different from last year. And as we know, you also have a data platform on the screen.
Yes.
So is there anything that's the most important you want our audience to remember about your new solution?
Yes, and because previously we own the equipment such as water or quality monitoring system. It's for the produce side, and after we want to, because it's a very hard to in aquaculture business, and the farmer is very working hard, and we want that their food, their fishes, it can be storage in very good way to not to and to make can add the values of the food. So that's why we have to promote the cold chain equipment this year.
So it's almost like an end-to-end solution,
yes,
where you start from growing the fish to actually keeping the fish and delivering that to your customers.
Yes.
Okay, and now you're probably wondering what's there more to see for Quadlink solutions. So we're going to check out their short video, and then we're going to come back to live to answer some of your questions. So let's take a look at the video.
阮翁伫咧做水产养殖，以前他每天都要在鱼池里日日夜夜关心，确保咱的鱼仔甲虾仔会使健康长大。自从他使用宽纬科技的水聚宝以后，只要动动手指头，就可以随时掌握养殖资讯，再也不用紧盯着鱼虾们不放，他可以放心跟我去度假，去环游世界。原来轻松养殖真正不是梦。水聚宝记录每笔鱼虾的水质资料，在任何异常状况时发出警告，还会及时反应处理，不但大大减少了养殖成本，更会使保持鱼仔甲虾仔的健康，唔免搁改因饲油啊！等到鱼虾们长大出货，运送的过程都会持续被记录下来，一切拢符合 HACCP 规定，还有生产履历溯源资料，互消费者上安心的保障。 阮翁会使用较有效、较科技的方式来掌握养殖情形，嘛会使将数据化的最佳资料传给阮囝甲阮孙。用了水聚宝，就亲像伫咧厝内放一个聚宝盆，我从此过着轻松快乐的养鱼人生。阮翁阁规划以后要扩大养殖呢，互较侪人会使食到健康美味的鱼虾。
Hello everyone, this is Tiffany from the Smart City Project Office, and right next to me is Steven from Quadlink Technology Inc. After seeing the videos, we received some very interesting questions actually, Steven. Most of the audience are wondering about your new solution. What are your current customers and what is your partnership models with them? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay. So from last year, we will try to cultivate our market in overseas, and currently we have some contact with from Jordan, the customer from Jordan, from Singapore, from Malaysia, and also we would like to extend it to Central America. That will be, we think, because the culture, the aquaculture market and the business in those countries will be more than what we can do. So we will try to contact, we will try to approach to that countries.
And when you're working with the overseas partners, what would be the model?
Yeah.
How do you teach them about your solution? How do you support them?
Yeah, okay. Because those countries, as I mentioned, that they want us this kind of a smart equipment to improve their aquaculture situation in their market. For example, in Malaysia, in Sabah, they just only have two kinds of fish, carp and tilapia, and a small quantity of shrimp. So they want to increase their quantity. They want to upgrade their quality. So they contact us and they want to improve their aquaculture. So we are planning to maybe next month or in May, we will take our equipment and to local to improve, to install, to have them here.
That's very insightful. So customers in different areas will have different needs.
Yeah.
For your next step,
Yeah.
is there a specific region that you want to focus more? For example, Asia Pacific or the Middle East? Is there a plan for you?
Yes, and because I have mentioned that maybe we have a plan to Central America and maybe Europe. We don't know because we have to make some search about the market. But we think that this kind of a smart equipment will help, and it is helping the farmers to improve their aquaculture and to increase their benefit. And we think this is a very good for the aquaculture business.
Thank you so much, Steven. So for the audience online, if you wish to get in touch with Steven, please be sure to fill out the survey right on top of the chat box, and then we will put you in touch with Steven to talk more about business opportunities. So let's thank Steven again for your time, and we hope to see you again next year. Thank you.
So much.
Thank you. Hello everyone, this is Tiffany from the Smart City Project Office, and here we are at the second stop for our agriculture tour. So right next to me is Willie from Kit Technology, and now we're going to hear about what they're doing with the IoT and Smart Agriculture. Hi Willie, can you tell us more about it?
Sure. Hi. Good to see you guys. I'm Willie, and Kit, we merge hardware, software, firmware, and cloud for IoT solution on education and agriculture. We were trying to develop the projects from IoT education into product. Then in 2016, we started to collaborate and develop, produce, improve smart agriculture system with Agriculture Research and Extension Station, Taoyuan and Kaohsiung. And AgriKit solving agriculture issues in Taiwan. We cooperated with farmers and experts leading IoT technology. We have increased the crop yield, decreased the losses, and expanded more plant area. We also set up AgriKit Smart Agri-Kit Smart Agriculture equipment in schools. This package is our for schools package. We combining agriculture education and IoT education to bring more tech into agriculture. So now we have we already cooperate with the farmers who planted papaya, dragon fruit, jujube, water spinach, and bok choy. So now we're going to introduce you to our environment. This is our environmental sensor, and this is a controller. Okay, so the environmental sensors included the light sensor and the hygrometer, thermometer, and soil moisture sensor. And research by, okay, so now you can show us. Research by the photosynthesis, the stronger the light intensity, the more water crops will need. If the value, if a value of light intensity reaches the set value, the controller will turn on the switch to start the water pump, and the pump will stop at the amount that we set, which is totally different from the traditional timer irrigation. So we base on the weather condition. We collect the value of light intensity, temperature, humidity, and also soil moisture. So you can see the value already uploaded onto the internet on our web page. Okay, so the most different things that we have here is that we have our own Blockly page that the farmers can set their own planting model by themselves on the internet. Okay. So user can combine their own experience to set those value on our Blockly. That's it.
Thank you, Willie, for the pretty comprehensive introduction. A quick question for you. So for your IoT sensor for the farmers, how do you usually approach the farmers, and how do you teach them to use your solution?
Okay. We collaborate with Agriculture Bureau of Kaohsiung and Agriculture Research and Extension Station Taoyuan and Kaohsiung that held some events to introduce our products to the farmers.
I see. And now you're probably wondering what is there to see, what's more to see with Kit Technology. So we're going to check out our short video and to see if you have any questions online, and then we will see you right back. So let's check out the video.
曾经获选农委会产销履历达人的陈文义，就住在他的木瓜园旁边。他工作并不很辛苦，
所以不要再滑手机了。
无啦，我咧顺产水呢。
其实他说的是实话。因为他架设了一套智慧农业管理系统，请太阳公公来当总管。 节省了3/4的灌溉用水。一般的浇灌是装定时器，不管晴天雨天，时间到了就灌水。而光机灌溉的不同之处，就在于它只给作物需要的水分。当然，设定这套系统事先得勤劳做功课，先参考农民的经验值，再推估不同的作物、不同的生长期、不同的土壤所需要的水分，然后一切就很简单。 这套系统运作起来，搅拌肥料大概是最累的事情了。
这个灌肥料，手机也得使灌啊，吼。
电脑会设定好肥料的用量，跟着灌溉水一起进入果园。如果肥料不够了，电脑就会发出通气令。
哎，有信号哦！我看卖啊一个。 3无肥啊！你倒遮泡一个，我先来补一个肥的，等者倒啊干。
Hello everyone, this is Tiffany, and right next to me is Willie from Kit Technology that just shared with us about their IoT solution for smart agriculture. I was just chatting with Willie when we were waiting to come back to live, and we learned that their solution can be used with basically any type of vegetables or fruits and vegetations, as long as it's hooked up within equipment. So really, from your experience, when you're working with these farmers, did you ever encounter any challenges when promoting these solutions?
Challenge.
If not challenges, then some of your stories when we're working with the farmers, for example, at events to promote your solution. How do you usually do that?
We just introduce to the farmer of our systems like this event. Yeah, just like that.
So if you want to check out their solution in real life, it is important for you to come visit them at the booths and the pavilion so you can see their live demo.
Yeah, thank you.
How about with the schools? Because I know you do a lot of promotions with the schools. So when you're promoting to the schools and also promoting to the farmers, is there any difference from your experience?
Actually, we promote to school, we combine the IoT education and agriculture education to combine together. And most of the schools need that because they need to let the students know what the IoT can do from in their lives. Yeah, and they know what the food nutrition or how the farmers plant their crops, like that. Yes.
And you mentioned in your presentation that you have the little blocks, right, to help farmers to monitor them. Can we take a look at that again to see how you work with them, like the one on the screen?
Okay, sure, no problem. Oops. So here you can see that here's the block list that the students learn how to coding by these blocks, and of course the farmers maybe not know how to drag the blocks or coding. So we connect with the communication apps like Line. We can control the devices remotely on our apps, so you can show it. So here's the button that we can turn on the devices on remotely on our apps. Yes, that's right.
We all think it's super important to teach everyone the foundation before they could actually do this. And we believe this is also the vision for Kit Technology. So before we sign up, is there anything you would like to tell your audience about your solution or your company?
Come to our website and you can check out more, and you can call me, of course.
Okay, so just as Willie said, if you wish to be put in touch with Willie, be sure to fill out the survey on top of the chat box, and we'll make sure you get a chance to speak to him in person. So thank you, Willie. Thank you so much. And then this is a wrap for our Smart Agriculture Tour.